Yeah, my people. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, this Amazing Grace. I'm back again. I'm still talking about something very, very important. I started a part one last week, which was obtaining on how to obtain a driver's license in Canada. You know, I want to continue this series today, but I'm building up something. I'll be getting to the harder one, which is the truck driver's license, which is they call it class one or AZ. So when it gets there, I'm going to teach a lot. I'll be doing a lot of series on AZ, which is a truck driver's license. In Europe, like in Italy, they call it the C, Patente C or Patente CE, which is GE. In Italy, GE. You know, there is what they add Chicochi, but here I think it doesn't matter. Chicochi doesn't matter, but there are other documents, there are other things that needed to be done. It's difficult, it's not difficult, but I'm going to be teaching series about that. So many series on how easy, so that it will make it easier for you whenever you want to do you want to get a truck driver's license, because getting a truck driver's license is an asset here in Canada. Is an asset for you. Is very it's gonna help you in so many ways. Like I'll talk about that when time comes. But I just want to still talk about the the Patente B, which is the in Europe is the B, while here they call it G. Full G. Like what I said the other day, the G's are is divided into three. You have the G1, you have the G2, then you have the full G, which I said the G1 is like a knowledge test, while the G2 is like the test drive being done in the city or in the town, or why the full G is mostly done outside, like the city and outside the city, which is the city and the town driving and highway driving. So that's what confirms you as a full G owner. Full G, there are different categories of cars that it can also drive. But I don't want to go deeper, but the simpler one, I will stay on the simpler one. Like last week I was talking specifically about Ontario driver's license. You know, in Canada there are different provinces in Canada, and every provinces have their own laws concerning different things. Like for example, here in Ontario, if you bring in your driver's license from some part of Europe in Ontario, there's an agreement with Ontario with some part of the European countries. You know, they don't change it immediately. They don't change it automatically. Like some part in Canada, they can change some part of some countries in Europe can be changed. Why other countries like Italy or Italy cannot be changed, but you can jump the G2, but you must do the G1, then you jump the G2, then you go directly to the full G. But that full G, you have to do the exam just once. If you fail the full G once, you will be coming back to G2, then from G2 you go back to full G. It's like that. So, but in Quebec, I understand that in Quebec, like the last week I talked about, when you come in, you need to have your international driver's license that make you drive. But in Quebec, it's not just like that. They don't care about international driver's license. What they care about that you have your driver's license, the one you're using in Europe. That's what they mostly care about. So you can come with that in Quebec, but in Ontario, when you are being controlled, they might ask you for international driver's license, and if you are staying more than 3 months, you need it. Then it lasts for 1 whole year before you start doing anything. But you can just come today and say, well, I want to get my driver's license, even if I'm not going to stay here, but I need a driver's license. Like in Europe or in Italy, you don't have your resident permit, you don't have a permit, a paper or a document, you can get the driver's license. Even if it takes you 10 years to get your document, that's when you will not start thinking about getting a driver's license. But here in Canada, it's not like that. With your visitor visa, all you just need is just a proof of address. Like I said last week, just the proof of address is enough for you to obtain your driver's license. You just have to demonstrate if you are coming with a driver's license from your country. All you just need to do is go for the knowledge test. You present your history, driver's history, and translation of your driver's license. Then they book you an appointment for full G. But another thing I would like to tell you guys, especially those that have been driving for a very long time, you don't drive. Your driving has been polluted. So, but when you are going to do the exam, you try get an instructor here that will like do like 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 1 hour with you. So the instructor will guide you on what to do because he's going to see the things that you've been doing wrong. For example, those that will normally drive, when you drive so long with one hand, if you do that, you're going to fail. You know, you drive and take your hands off the steering. This it becomes an attitude. It becomes a you are addicted to such thing. But when you are doing this test, you just have to act as if you are driving for the first time. You know, you are driving for the first time. So there are a lot of things that you need to know that you need to do before you go for the full G, for the full G drive test. So when all those things are being put in place, it doesn't matter how long you'll be driving. All you just need to do is like, there are some certain laws, there are some differences that you find in Europe and here. So it's not the way it is there. It's not like that here in Canada. So there are some little differences that you might not even think that is something important, but it's very important here. That's why you like get an instructor who will drive you around, even if it is 1 hour or 2 hours. She just watch you driving and it gives you some guidance on what to do and what to do. Then you go for the drive test. You find out that you pass it. If you have any question about that, you can just chip it on the on the comment section, and I will answer you. Uh, Please don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Like and share so that other people will learn about it. There are so many things I'm going to put forward when time comes. I'm just trying to pile up some certain things. Going somewhere, and I want you to follow me up. Follow me up. So because my main goal is to actually go into the truck driver's license. That one is the most important thing. That is the bulk. So I'm going to share a lot of things. I'm going to teach a lot of things on how to pass the exam, what to do, and when you get to that time, we'll talk about it. So remain blessed this evening, and I'm going to leave you. My name remains Amazing Grace, your brother, your friend. Stay in touch with me, and you get the best. Thank you. One thing, let me before I forget. Uh, I'm also working on how to start my music channel again. I'm coming back to my music channel. Everybody knows that I do music. I have some songs on my YouTube channel. So I normally, most cases, every Sunday I normally play songs. So for some time now, I've not been doing it, but I'll be coming back.